Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am back to work on the abandoned journal. I haven't done anything since I did the cover with you guys, so we're going to work on this front page, I guess you could call it, front part of the cover. And don't have the signatures in yet, but they will be like, you know, that in there. So what I have is just all kinds of stuff. So we're going to make one of those, it helps if it's right side up, pocket pages, you know, where I use all the different items to make a pocket. I'm going to do the same thing. It's going to be a different one than we've done before, but same concept. I mean, you can do these in a million different ways, just however and whatever you stack up, basically. This is super shiny. As you can see, it's a old postcard. So I think what I'll do first is put a little tissue over that. This one is super crinkly. This isn't sewing tissue, but you can use sewing tissue. This is something, I think I ordered this on Amazon, or it came with a gift, I don't know. But see, it barely does anything. It's just going to take that shine away mostly and put a tiny bit of patina on it, but it's already an old postcard. I just loved the airplane. It felt masculine and like it would go with this. Oh, I guess this was 2004, it looks like. So it's not that old, but you know, still not a brand new one. So I'm just gonna put the glue on there. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. We're having windy, cold. I mean cold. Like, well, it feels cold because it had warmed up to almost 60 degrees. So like it just feels cold again. It's been in the upper 20s, low 30s in the morning. And so it just feels cold, especially with the wind. So anyway, nothing major. Just, you know, it's doing that springtime thing where it can't make up its mind. Is it winter? Is it summer? What is it? I don't know. So yeah. And if I get some wrinkles in this, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm kind of trying to sort of keep it a little bit smooth, but it's fine. Just mostly want to get it all glued down. Oh, I need to say hugs and blessings to Debbie, Catherine, and Pat. Thank you for always leaving kind comments and watching my videos regularly. And yeah, oh no. Just ripped that. I really do appreciate you guys so much, and welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to people who have followed me for a while, or maybe since I first started. Some of you, yes, have been with me that long, which is awesome. I love you guys. And yeah, it's fun to have new people around too. Lots of new people making journals. So that is great because that obviously keeps our whole thing going, right? And it's just fun to have more friends to chat with and craft with and all that. I did get my ring light. I don't know if you guys noticed or not. I do need to do some revamping of basically my whole room now because I didn't realize my son ordered it for me on at Best Buy because he works there, and so he knows, you know, what they have and what works good and all that kind of thing. So he ordered it and had it sent to the house, and then I just paid him back for it. But it's huge. It's huge. And it's on a stand, so, and it needs to be on a stand, so I have to refinagle some stuff. I just kind of got it on today and, you know, scooched my desk down a little bit so I could do a video for tomorrow, but probably this weekend I'm gonna have to do like a whole tear everything apart and you know, redo it. So but that's fine. It's awesome to have a new light, and I do like it. I think it's a good light. Let me know what you guys think. I don't really know. I think everybody's devices are different and TVs are different and whatever. I don't know. It's always difficult, but hopefully it will be. I don't know what else I could do. I'll just say that. So anyway, I think I am going to tear an edge off. Is this gonna come up or down here? No, guess not. Okay. So what I might do is kind of just tear it over here. I just want it a little bit shorter. I mean, it fits, but just. So I just kind of want to make it a little more, a little shorter. Words, my goodness, say them, spit them out. So yeah, I hope you guys are good. Staying warm if you need to stay warm, and cool if you need to stay cool. It is wacky spring weather time here, but that's very normal. It's always wacky with the change of seasons around here anyway. People that live in Texas and stuff say stuff like, oh, I wish we got snow. It's like, you might just want to go visit some snow. Because let me tell you, by this time of the snow season, you're real over it if you live with it all the time. It is. Just seems like, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do a little thumb notch. It always comes when you have a million other things to do, and then you have to go shovel snow, and you can't get where you need to go because, you know, driving is a pain, and I don't know. I love summer for the fact that you jump in the car and you can just go. Usually, anyway. I mean, the heat is left, but it's still, I don't know. And we don't have it here near as much, but like when I grew up, I lived up in the mountains and our power would go off. It's just everything. I've always lived around snow though, so I can't imagine living someplace that doesn't get any snow in the winter. That would be so bizarre to me. I wouldn't know winter without snow. I mean, we have mild winters here where we might only get, you know, a couple storms or something, but we still always get at least a little bit. Okay, that looks better to me, not so shiny, and I like it. So that will be kind of a up here pocket, and I'm going to leave a little bit of space so that you can at least put something in it and it's not hanging out the top of the journal. So that's something to think about when you make these pages, is think about what you're going to put in the pocket and how high up it's going to stick and all those kind of things, because obviously that has an effect. This is a little paper. I got these from Amazon. They're just little, they look like old papers. They're real tiny. Like, obviously you could do a miniature journal with these, a small journal, but anyways, they're not like full size, but they're kind of nice for doing little things like this where you just need a little piece or whatever. I think I'm just going to put them on some tea-dyed paper, just because that's what I have sitting here, just to strengthen the pocket, because these are very, very thin. Like, I don't even know that they're 24 pounds, like this copy paper. I don't even think they're that much. So great for collage, but I want to make it into a pocket, so I want to make it thicker. So I'm going to glue these two together and then glue this one on here so that it'll make it a nice sturdy pocket, so it doesn't just tear the first time you stick something in it. So yeah, I'm glad you guys liked the little wooden silly Easter characters yesterday. That was just a fun little something to do. I just saw that this weekend and was like, oh, I'm gonna make some of those for the shop, so that if you guys wanted them for your grandkids or kids or whoever or yourself, you got a cute little Easter make. I love doing stuff like that. Like, I'll never grow out of that. But yeah, they would also be real fun for kids, I think. So I should grab them, and hold on just a minute. I'll grab them so that you guys can see all of them done. Hold on. Okay, so there's the little bunny we did together. And then I did little chick, baby chick in an egg with little purple shell and blue polka dots, but you could do them all different, however you want. I almost did a pink bunny. I probably should have, but I just did a gray bunny. I messed up on his face because I came back later and went over a spot that got on his nose right here. And anyway, the little lamb, I love that one too. It's just so stinking cute. They're just so cute, and they would look so cute sitting up on a shelf. And like I said, so fun to do with kids. But anyway, yeah, fun little project. Okay, what did I do? Oh, it's right here. I'm like, what did I do with the one I was going to glue on there? So, fun stuff. And it's fun to do something different for a change. Non-paper related. Not that I always love doing paper, but... Get rid of my glue page because I just globbed a big fat glob of glue on there. I'm good at that. So what kind of projects you guys got going on? Are you doing spring, Easter, or whatever? Or are you just... I know a lot of you are doing one of these. I've even seen pictures. Thank you so much for people that have either sent me pictures or put pictures on Instagram and tagged me. I love seeing when you guys do that. It's just fun to think, you know, you're using the same kit I'm using, and I don't know. It would be so great to all get together and do that, but life, you know, everything's so expensive. Oh my word. Yesterday, I went and I bought some, this is just an example, a very small, minor example, but I bought some antibacterial dial soap, you know, hand soap, and those used to be 99 cents. I remember when I would buy them at Walmart for 99 cents. Now they're $2.47. And that wasn't long. It's not like that was 20 years ago or something that I'm talking about. It was not long ago at all that I paid that for those. So it's pretty crazy. People think, oh, it's really not that big of a deal. I'm going to take this corner off because I kind of want it to be like a side tuck. You know, you don't have to. It can still be a side tuck without doing that, but just kind of a good way to signify, kind of like a thumb notch, you know, same idea. I'm just gonna grubby this one up too. But yeah, that's just one very minor example. I mean, that is a huge jump because I'm pretty positive 2 years ago I was paying 99 cents for those. Because I do pay attention to what I'm spending. I don't just... I kind of know what things cost. So yeah. Maybe 3 years ago. I don't know. But anyways. Whenever they were 99 cents. Not that long ago. And cat litter. That I think I've already said that a few times to you guys. But I am floored by cat litter. How much it's gone up. Like 3 times. 3-4 times. It's nuts. Totally crazy. I'm going to kind of just make it a crinkly one. Okay. So this one will go up here like this. This will go there. Oh, not that high though. About right there. About right there. I'll figure it out. I won't glue it down until I figure it out. And then I have one of the pockets from the kit that looks like an old, I don't know, army bag pocket or army coat pocket or something. Some kind of old pocket. Don't have to do much to that. It looks pretty rough already, and it'll go down here kind of like this. I need to figure out where the fold is. Okay, so it can scoot to about there probably. I'll kind of go by that line right there. And then I have another pocket from the kit. And I think what I might do, these are both printed on cardstock, so they don't really need to be strengthened at all or anything. I'm just bending those to rough them up a little bit more. I think I'm going to cut this because you can see right here, see how it almost looks like a pocket here, and then of course you can use the top part as a pocket. So I'm going to put a slit in it along this line to make it look like, you know, that's a pocket. But of course you can just leave it the way it is. You don't have to do that. Just another variation. Hopefully I can sort of cut this without going too wonky donkey on it. And it kind of comes around, so I think I'm gonna go with that. But of course you do it the way you want to, because you do not have to cut these open. It's just a little extra bit that you can do if you want to. It's still going to end up in the same pocket regardless, but you could put another piece of paper behind it so that it doesn't, but anyways. Okay, that one's there, that's going to be down here. This one's going to come right about here, right at the bottom, so it'll have a little couple tucks in it. And then those like that. So what I'm going to do is glue this pocket just as a pocket. This one I'm going to glue along this side and across the bottom, so it's more like a tuck. This one is going to get glued on all three sides like a pocket, and then this one will get glued on three sides. So all of them are going to get three sides except this one, which will get two. You just got to kind of think it through before you start gluing, because otherwise you could end up with stuff glued shut or not glued well or whatever. You know how it is. It's all about trying to figure out which thing needs to go first when you make really anything for a junk journal, I've discovered. You really got to think through the process, because, man, it'll bite you in the bum if you don't. Big time. I'm going to put quite a bit of glue because this is, I mean, it's definitely going to stick, but it just might be a little hard because it's bumpy and lumpy and all those kind of things. A little bit slick in a way. Sometimes that kind of glue isn't crazy about sticking to slick things at first. It will, but to hold it down too, because there's a lump right here. Oh, you little stinker. Need a weight or something. Grab my weight. Do I have one here? No, I don't have one right here. I don't know where I put it. I might have to use tacky glue. That's another thing. It's always a guess trying to figure out what's gonna hold and what isn't. That bottom just doesn't want to. I don't think that's heavy enough. Sometimes it takes a minute, but it will usually do it. I do like that ring light. It is a nice light. It's a white light. I mean, you can make it a warm light too, but for what we do, I think the white is a little better for seeing what's happening. Okay, I think that will do it. And then we'll have that one. Kind of like the idea of wherever this is, if it's open, you can see the letter. So I think there is good. So this is going to get two sides. Yeah, it's just yucky windy. I mean, I know wind is good to clean the air, but wow, we've had a lot lately. And I'm not going to go all the way to the edge of this, which looks like I need to glue some more. I'm going to kind of, you know, so things look a little staggered. Okay, I need a paper towel. And that one needs a little more under here. It's all a process. If I had my clamps over here, that would help too, but don't. It's so hard to keep everything right here. That's where the mess ends up happening. And then when I put everything away, then I don't have what I need. Isn't that always how it goes? Yeah, I don't have any over here. I did for a while. Oh, this one will work. I was holding my tape, but it can be taken away for a moment. Okay, that one's gonna go about there. I think, do I want it up? Yeah, I think maybe I will have it up a little bit. And I'm not worried about this gluing onto the letter because it's not closing off the letter a whole lot. I mean, it is, of course, but the top of the letter's open, so I'm trying to figure out how far from the fold. Oh, that's a little, I want to be. Yeah, it's, the house is creaking and jazz from the wind. Okay, and then this one will go here. And you could make this thicker if you wanted to. I think it's going to be fine. It's just going to have a little something in it because it's not a huge pocket anyway. You actually could, if you wanted to, glue the top, you know, just so you could use the little slit one, but slitted. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those days. Okay, that needs a little glue. See, my problem is this, from getting those envelopes wet and everything so many times, you do get a little ripply effect. Okay. Now, what are we going to put in those? I think I'm going to start with the top one and put some of these cogs and clocks, and that is in the digital. I think I will back it. Just it's on cardstock, but I kind of want to back it a little bit. So I'm just going to use coffee dye. I probably will stitch around these as long as my sewing machine will work. It's being cantankerous these days. Yeah, I can't remember where I got that postcard. I think it was gifted to me. Maybe it was Linda. Linda, did you send me that one? I like it. It looks good with this more manly version. Oh, I need to dig out my cogs, my rusty cogs that I have in the shop. There's paper. They look rusty. Rusty dusty. Yeah, I spent all day yesterday painting those little funny rabbits and whatnot, and then taking pictures, you know, so I could get them listed in the shop. Oh my goodness. My husband was like, why did it take so long? It's like, I don't know, because I'm one of those people that it has to be just so. All right, and then in this pocket, I think I'll put one of the abandoned houses. I might add a label to this as well. I'm not backing that one. I don't know why, so don't ask me why. Why'd you back that one and not the other one? It's like, I don't know. Sometimes they tell me they need to be backed, and other times it's like it's fine, so I don't know. These are Tracy Fox. Probably be good to put a sort of a color or something, since it's so brown already. Yeah, that one would probably be good. It says June something 1910. I mean, it doesn't matter what the label says, but just thought I'd tell you. Just thought I'd share. Okay. Thinking I might put. Oh, you know what else I got? I got this from Amazon, and it's along the lines of that other washi one, but these ones are a little bit more, I would consider there's more masculine type things in here. Not that they're all, but there's more things that I would consider masculine than the other one that seems like more flowers and stuff. That's just my view on that. I don't know if there's anything. I haven't had a chance to look through the whole thing yet, but it just looked kind of cool. I kind of like this. I don't even know if this is cocoa. Sure, why not? Everybody loves cocoa, I think. There's like a look at the label. A lot of times I cut some of that off, but I'm not gonna mess with it right now. It's gonna need glue after sticking to my fingers, probably. Cocoa. I'm gonna actually cover part of that cup up. Sorry, that's kind of a bummer, I know, but. And then most likely I will end up stitching around that. Might add some threads, I don't know. That one's going in there. And then in here, I'm gonna put this. And this in the kit isn't a tag, but it's just a long strip. I just turned it into a tag. So now I'm just going to put that in there. I may end up putting something on it. I just don't know yet what. I'm going to use this picture of these boys because they crack me up. He's got a pipe or something. I don't know. I just think it's funny. And then this is one of these papers. I'm just going to kind of fold it and have it as a, you know, you can write on it. Open it up and write on it. Wow, the light, sorry, I keep stopping and looking out the window because the light is really weird out there right now. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, and that one I'm going to put behind. So I do want to back this because it's just copy paper, basically. And that image of those boys is in that kit, the abandoned kit. If I'd have thought of it, I would have folded that first. Oh well. It'll be a single instead of a double. See, it's all about the order, how you do things. Got to think of what the end result will be before you even start. So fun. I just love stuff like this. Okay. I think, glue. Burn glue. Probably ink that. Okay. I like it. I am liking it. I don't know what I decided was the first. So this one was the first? I think so. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. 3 signatures. I think I like that one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm really liking these sections where you can add a little bit bigger, I don't know, project or whatever you want to call it. Because there's just that little bit more room than a page offers. And obviously it also adds to the whole journal, but those little spots just don't want to They don't want to. All right, guys, I guess I'm going to leave it there because that's what I got. That's what I came up with for today. I've spent too much time messing around with my crazy little wood critters, so didn't get as much planning done as I had wanted to, but yeah, that's super fun. I mean, you could go crazy and just add all kinds of stuff in these pockets. You could definitely put more in than what I've put in there, but do I want to put something on here? I could do another like photograph type thing. Let's see what we got. More than that. I like this guy, this cowboy. He's either a savior or a scoundrel. Don't know which one. At least that's what it makes me think of. Oh, I know what I was thinking on here. It's not going to fit now. I was thinking about a hole protector. Let's see if we can add. Hi, Dad. That's what it says. Horse lost. That's funny. How's that one? Just like book page, you can use book page too. You don't have to have these. I like to play with different things. I mean, I think we all do, but oopsies. Ripped that. I have no real stories at all today. Other than fighting with the insurance company about my tooth. It's the craziest thing. I don't know. I have to go in to get that tooth fixed. The old root canal that I've had for probably 20 some odd years. And the provider that they tried to send me to, I just want to know if you guys have these same lovely stories to tell. But the provider they wanted to send me to isn't covered by the insurance, so then I was trying to get a hold of the insurance to figure out who do you cover. And it's under my husband because he works at the hospital. I don't have, obviously, my own insurance because I work for myself. And they told me it would be against HIPAA. It would be a HIPAA violation to give me any information because I'm not the main person, you know, not the carrier, whatever you call it, the main person on the insurance. Even though I'm on there and, you know, they ask for my birth date and do all that stuff and then they know it's me and whatever. So is that the craziest thing you've ever heard? It's the craziest thing I ever heard. I about lost myself. Because I'm like, it's for me. It's not for my husband. You're not sharing any personal information, which is what HIPAA is. Or information about a patient. You're just giving me names of dentists that I can go to. Or, you know, specialist dentists that I can go to. I'm not getting it. So, all right. Then my husband had to call for me. That's a HIPAA violation, in my opinion. Because then they tell him where I can go to the doctor. And it's not, because that's not what HIPAA is. But anyways, if you want to talk about... I got so mad at the lady. I was like, he's not my daddy. I mean, I'm sorry, but come on. That's ridiculous. I just need to know the name of what dentist you guys cover. Yeesh. I'm not asking for anybody's personal information. Okay, that's just fun. I like it. I don't know why a candle, but he probably needed a candle. All right, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Sorry for my little rant there, but I just want to know, is it just me or does this stuff happen to everybody? All right, well, I will chat with you again soon. Love you guys. Talk later. Bye.